Hi everyone, my name is Casey Travels and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe. So now, today I'm in South Africa and basically we are visiting Nelson Mandela House. This is a place where he lived and stayed before becoming president of South Africa. So basically, we want to learn about his history, way of life, and how he basically became president of South Africa. So now, before I hand over to our tour guide, I would love to share with you a quick history of Nelson Mandela. So basically, Nelson Mandela was born on July 18, 1918, in the village of Mvezo in the Eastern Cape of South Africa. His father was a local chief, and after his father's death, Mandela was adopted into the royal Tembu family. This upbringing exposed him to both traditional African leadership and the challenges of colonial rule. He studied at Fort Hare University and later the University of Witwatersrand, where he trained as a lawyer, one of the first black South Africans to do so. It was during these years that Mandela became politically active, joining the African National Congress, or ANC, in 1943. In 1952, Mandela and Oliver Tambo opened the first black law firm in Johannesburg, offering legal help to those oppressed under apartheid laws. But his activism made him a target. He was banned, arrested, and eventually charged with sabotage during the famous Rivonia trial of 1964. Mandela was sentenced to life imprisonment and spent 27 years behind bars. Despite the harsh conditions, Mandela became a symbol of resistance. His name known across the world as the face of the anti-apartheid struggle. In 1990, after years of internal pressure and negotiations, Mandela was released from prison. Just 4 years later, South Africa held its first democratic elections, and Mandela was elected as the nation's first black president in 1994. Mandela's life was marked not only by politics, but also by personal challenges, including his marriages, his years of sacrifice, and the heavy burden of leadership. Yet, through it all, he remained a symbol of forgiveness and unity. Today, we reflect on his remarkable journey from a young boy in Mvezo to a prisoner on Robben Island to a president who inspired the world. So now, let's hear more about Mandela's life from our guide.
But Nelson Mandela was not born here, guys.
Really?
He was born in the Transkei, in Mvezo, and he grew up in Unu. When you say Unu, Unu. She can say Unu. Ek Unu. Unu. Ek Unu. Unu.
Unu.
Okay, don't worry. Maybe we need a few beers, eh? So, he started staying here in 1946. He was running away from an arranged marriage back at home because he was also born in a royal family. So he stayed here with the first wife, Evelyn, before prison. And she was a very religious lady. Religion, politics, they don't combine, eh? So they divorced 1956. Evelyn had to move out. So the house remained with Nelson. So Winnie Mandela also stayed in this house. Some guys, they say this is Winnie Mandela's house because Winnie is the one who actually stayed here the longest. 1962, Mandela was arrested. All the 27 years, Winnie was staying here. 1990, Mandela was released. But when he came back here, he stayed for 11 days. You can imagine, you just came back from jail, 27 years. You are back home. As you can see, guys, you see how many people around here. It was even worse. Thousands of people around this house, singing and dancing, taking pictures. It was not that peaceful, it was not that private. So behind that mountain, Beverly Hills of Soweto, there's Winnie Mandela's house. So that's where they moved to. But sadly, 92, they separated with Winnie. 1993 was awarded his Nobel Peace Prize. By the way, this is the only street in the world with 2 Nobel Peace Prize. Down the road, Archbishop Desmond Tutu. But that is still a family home. The grandson of the Archbishop lives there. So we must also respect their privacy. So from here, we'll make our way back to the backpackers.
Okay.
27 April 1994, Freedom Day. First time black South Africans were allowed to vote and Mandela became first black president. 96 officially divorced with Winnie. 98. Third wife, Gracia Michelle. That's why we South Africans and Mozambicans, we are the in-laws. Gracia Michelle was married to the late Samora Michel, president of Mozambique, and later to Nelson Mandela. Only lady in the world who has married 2 presidents. Quite impressive, eh? So today,
if you all want some coach about how to marry 2 presidents, please, how can I book the meeting with Gracia?
the house is a museum. All the money it makes is donated to all orphanages around South Africa.
Wow.
So there's a sign also on the other side. It says Mandela House. You can quickly take pictures, and then we'll make our way to the backpackers. It's almost lunchtime.
He's my girl. He's my girl.